to another episode of Nitro Podcast.
Yep. We're back, man.
Today, I wanted it to be like a fucking monkey versus ape, but they're both monkeys.
They're both monkeys,
They're
man.
both monkeys. But it's a very fucking special episode. We have Juan Ornelas again.
I'm back, son. It's been a long time, brother.
He's back. It's been a while. I've been working on the movie, as you guys know.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, man.
I didn't even post a fucking video today because this movie has just been taking like my whole fucking life, basically. And I know it's only like 20 minutes long and shit, but it's, you know, I don't even know how like actual directors do it when they have to work for like, you know, the whole year and shit. Just doing a movie, dealing with people and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope that laser's not hitting your eye and shit. I see it sometime.
A little bit. No, I'm good.
It turned off right now.
Check it out, man.
But yeah, so if you guys don't know, the movie Shuko Midnight, it's about 15 minutes, not even 20. It'll probably be 20 with the intro. We'll see. But it's a movie I made with Juan, actually, with Jorge, with Pedro, Hector G has a cameo. Who else? Terror. I hope he finishes this part. But Terror, Kruger probably come out. And it's all made with local people, local music. And I mean, I made the score, but the music is by 3 bands so far. 3. So Epitaph Romance, Tinta Zombie, which I like Tinta Zombie because they're like, you know, luchador. And actually the song they gave me was El Luchador.
Like that.
It's called El Luchador.
Tinta Zombie.
And then the Car Bombs, which with a song called No Escape. So Epitaph Romance is making a song for the movie. Like, they're making a song for
Legit. Oh, damn.
So hopefully it comes out cool, you know. If they can't make it for the premiere, we'll see them in another time. I know Tita Zombie's playing the premiere.
Oh yeah.
They're actually playing the show.
That's right.
I was thinking on DJing for like a little bit, but I'm scared.
Dude.
So I don't know. But it'll just be like horror movie.
Wear your mask, man.
Basically, and then we have the mask here, which I said that we were gonna retire. But you'll probably get, if some people are already asking for a sequel. So if we do, it's gonna go through some more shit, because I don't know if you can see it, but it has blood on it already.
Oh, that's character, dude. You gotta keep that.
Yeah, that's why I didn't clean it. I didn't wash it.
So...
it has to be, you know, it's like the Jason when he get the machete.
Yeah,
and then every single it's there. Yeah,
that's right. Continuity, man.
So we're just gonna leave it like that, and if it gets worn and shit, we'll, you know. And then I've been talking to a guy that does a bunch of art before we do the monkey stuff. Let's get into the monkey business. But he was talking about if the spikes were like actual spikes or they were like a ghastly kind of thing. But I had an idea that I was like, well, when the wrestler was alive, he used to put actual spikes so that he would hurt the other guy.
Yeah.
But then, like, sometimes he wouldn't have him, like, so that the referee would be like, this motherfucker, oh, they're okay.
Yeah.
So, he's just a dirty player, you know. That's why the whole tagline is, yeah. Well, he kills. Lie, cheat, and kill.
Kill, man.
Which is a Neddy Guerrero quote. But,
that's the way, man. July
July 14, remember, All Sheepdog, he's premiering a wine. I'm not going to say the name of it because I don't have... He just told me.
Oh, cool, man.
So that day there's a wine coming out. It's a wine that has to do with metal. So he wanted to do it for the scary movie and stuff.
That's their first wine ever, no?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't want to fucking talk.
Yeah.
But he did tell me that he wanted to premiere the wine for the show.
Beautiful.
I don't know if he made it for this, but it's probably because of the theming of it or whatever that he wanted. Because I asked him, like, well, are we the main thing? And he's like, yeah, the movie's the main thing. So you're gonna have fun and shit.
That's so exciting.
We're gonna do a live recording. I don't know if I want to do it with like an audience or not. I'm leaning into just doing a recording there
on the side somewhere.
Yeah, like just sitting there. Maybe they can hear. So I'll take a couple mics so that it's not like all the fucking So I'll take a couple of Yetis and we'll record there. So we'll have fun. It'll be me and maybe we'll have some like people rolling over and talking and.
Just
maybe saying what they like about the movie, what they don't. Maybe we can get some bystanders to fucking.
Didn't know about it, and we're there.
We'll walk around and we'll like record them and shit. So I'm gonna take the mask if people want to take pictures and shit. You guys will see, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
With that said, July 14th, Old Sheepdog. I'll repeat it at the end of the show. But yeah, go see Chuco Midnight. Oh, hopefully we're entering Plaza Theater Film Festival.
Yeah, that's the plan, man.
So
I'm excited for you.
I know there's gonna be like some high fucking level art there and shit. But I feel like horror movies are their own. It's their own art.
They are, man. Honestly.
Because I know they're choosy and shit, but like as I tell people, like, you know what, like, don't take it fucking serious. But they're like, no, bro, I fucking love it. They're like, it's trashy, it's cheap. You know, it was made with $0.
It's Chuco, man. Like we can't thank you enough. Like,
I mean, if I do,
Paso, man.
If I do the budget for it,
yeah,
I guess I would have to put the mask, which $45.
Nice.
I would have to put the thing for the blood, so maybe like $15.
The blood.
2 pints of blood, the other one, because the one that you can't put in your face. So
okay.
so that one is like the Halloween costume one. But we had to make one that we could put on our face because we were getting a lot of blood. So it was like 15 and then like 10 for each pint. That's $20. What are we up to? We're like 8. It's almost $100 there, like 95 maybe. And then what else? What would you put in, like gas?
Equipment and all that stuff? Like
I mean, I already had it
yeah,
all.
it's like that. I didn't pay for it.
And then I was gonna buy a chainsaw, but somebody lent it to me.
Dude, you did it right, man.
So maybe $100. It's $100 movie.
And it looks, I mean, from what I've seen, looks pretty badass.
I mean, I guess the time,
yeah,
you know, spent editing and shit.
exactly. Yeah, man.
But we'll talk more about that once the movie's out and shit. You know, hopefully people go. And if you don't, you can catch it at the film festival.
Yes, sir.
And there's another festival I think happening in Juarez. I'll submit it for that too since.
Oculto?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a cool one, man.
So
all hard.
since it's Spanish and English.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna submit it to that.
We gotta have that guy in for an interview.
There you go.
I did a show. I had art at one of his events.
Maybe let's talk to him.
Yeah.
Maybe I could fucking just give him the movie.
There you go, dude.
So, but yeah, my wife actually sent me that one. So I'm gonna try to submit it as many things as I can.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not to win, but just to get the word out.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Get
So
eyes
moving
on
on. Let's. There you go, July 14th.
Excited for you, brother.
Anyways, that was it. That was it for my own plugs.
The plug.
But today we watched 2 movies. I don't know if I wanted to do it. I was thinking when I was watching the movies, because they're different.
Yeah, they're different.
They're not really like alike.
Yeah.
But at the end of our discussions, I guess we'll talk about one first and then the other next. So I guess we'll go with yours first.
Yeah, go with Shakma,
and then Monkey Shines for me. And we'll talk about, and we'll say which one do we think is better.
Yeah.
Not in the sense of like, oh well, because since they're different.
Yeah.
But they're both monkey movies.
They're both monkeys, man. Awesome monkeys.
Because I was thinking of like, well, what's the original like Animal Monster or whatever? Jaws, I guess.
Gotta be the OG, no?
Jaws, and it's one of the best ones too.
Oh man, but no, like it started with like Godzilla before Jaws too, right? Like that's an animal, I guess, but
It's not a real animal.
like a real animal, you're right?
I was thinking of like a real animal, but yeah, because yeah, of course Godzilla from the fucking was it 50s?
Yeah.
In the 50s, but
Jaws started it up, man. You're
but
right.
Jaws was like, okay, he's just a shark.
Yeah.
Well, overgrown shark, I guess, but he's just a shark. So that could happen. But I was thinking of like maybe like there's bears, because I saw Cocaine Bear. Quick review of that shit. I didn't really like it that much.
I haven't seen it.
It was kind of a waste of fucking time.
Shit.
If you can see it for free, watch it. I watched it for free. I didn't
Yeah.
have to rent it or anything. And I guess it's funny,
Mhm.
but I think that the joke wears off like
Quick. No,
because the real story, you know, is like the bear did some mischief, it didn't kill
And that's
anybody,
it.
and then he died.
Oh, he didn't kill anybody?
No,
Oh, shit.
no, he like he fucked up like his surroundings, like,
That's
and then he just died. He overdosed,
Oh,
which
yeah.
doesn't happen in this movie. Sorry, spoiler alert. But it's not like I was thinking because it was Elizabeth Banks that made this movie,
Right, man.
so I was thinking it was gonna be all comedy
Yeah.
and just gore and comedy, and it wasn't.
Oh shit, man.
So yeah, it has funny shit. I guess the funniest part, I'm gonna spoil it, but the funniest part is that the bear like fucking crashes, like by crashes is like falls asleep on top of a guy.
Oh, okay. All right. Shit.
I guess that's the funniest.
That doesn't. Yeah, and you'd think he'd be all hyper, but I guess it was.
But it even
after the
seems like they
cocaine.
didn't even know where to end it.
Okay.
So I don't
Yeah.
know. It's okay, I
It
guess.
came out with the whimper. Like people didn't really talk much about it. That's so. I
No,
guess that
because
makes sense.
the name was the
Yeah.
the name is the thing.
They sold it real big.
So like when you hear Cocaine Bear, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and then.
But like, that's the joke.
Shit.
And there's a bootleg. Well, it's not bootleg, but you know those like studios that make like the cheap ass fucking horror movies. The
Like
bootleg,
their interpretation of it.
like
yeah.
Atlantic Rim instead
Yeah.
of Pacific Rim.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Raccoon.
Raccoon.
I would watch that shit.
Nice.
Because it's just like a raccoon on crack.
See, and those B movie people know how to do it, man. They do
Sometimes
it.
they do, because
Yeah.
sometimes you watch. There was a moment in time with this, you know, A24, right?
Yeah, A24.
Everybody loves A24 movies. Well, to me, let's say like 10 years ago, it was Magnet.
Okay.
Magnet releases where like they were fucking killing it with like horror and just B movies.
Doing it right.
So there's the ones that did Goon. They're the ones that did Hobo with a Shotgun.
Oh.
They're the ones that did Rubber, the one about the fucking killer tire.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is good. It's a good fucking movie.
Nice.
So they did like a lot. Their Magnet releasing was like the A24 was 10 years ago.
Everything. God,
Everything was
hard.
like, it was really fucking like Rubber. You were like, come on. And then you watch it, it's like, shit makes sense. It's a ghost fucking tire.
Yeah, man.
But it was a cool.
If you're a good director, you can make anything happen.
So I want to look. I used to like look at movies at Best Buy when they used to fucking sell movies at Best Buy, and be like, Magnet, I'm taking this shit.
Taking this one, man. Damn, that's good. That's good to know. I gotta check those out.
Yeah, the Magnet releases, but I was trying to do a little history of like, you know, some animal movies.
and yeah, it's
You know, there's
an
an alligator movie.
started, right? Alligator.
With a
There's
crow.
giant rabbits. I don't know if you've ever seen that one in Australia or something, and they kind of make it seem like they're big.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of like all the like actual animals. Cause yeah,
Cujo came out.
well, Cujo, I guess. Hey, Cujo used to be fucking scary when I was a kid.
Shit.
And now I watch it and I'm just like,
I wonder if Stephen King wrote Cujo before Peter Benchley wrote Jaws, man. I wonder. Because
I
who
think he
started
did.
it off, man? The animal thing, yeah.
I think Stephen King started probably writing in the 80s, no?
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
I don't think he was in the 70s. He was all 80s. They started making movies in the 80s.
Peter Benchley, yeah, he started it off.
Stephen King has a shitload of fucking. Stephen King is one of those guys too, where you're watching a movie sometimes and it's like, oh, that's Stephen
By
King.
Stephen King, yeah.
Like, what?
He's prolific, man.
And Pet Sematary is not about animal killers. It's actually a fucking kid.
That's a good. The book, right? Yeah, shit.
So yeah, I'm trying to think of like any other fucking movies with animals.
I think you're right.
Is there a
Jaws,
killer
man.
bear aside from Cocaine Bear? I feel like there
I know,
was.
man. No, you're right. Because after Jaws, the ripoffs came out. Like Orca, that one came out. The Killer Whale.
Free Willy, fucking horrible.
Free Willy. Gotta start in these movies. Like honestly, you say they're different, but to me they seem kind of similar. They really did, and I'm like, but it's still following that recipe of like a killer animal.
Let me get like put this straight too before we fucking. These movies are not good.
Oh man, you know what? Yeah, I mean, not good in that sense for sure.
They're not like a fucking. I wouldn't go see them at the movie theater.
Right.
Yeah, I could enjoy them here.
Yeah.
You know, here, yeah, pretty
tell,
enjoyable.
yeah.
But let's talk. So that since we moved that to that,
Do it, man.
let's talk about your movie.
Shakma, man.
So Shakma, before I'm gonna show it here, but before we like get into I love the poster. So
Oh yeah, it's a killer poster.
So the poster with you know the fucking baboon just looking in the dark and
Yeah.
shit. I like that the baboons are like have like a bald spot here.
Yeah.
So
he looks like looks like an old man, dude.
He looks like
And he walks around on on his 2 feet sometimes. He's creepy looking.
like the
man.
one when in fucking I Am Weasel.
Oh
With
shit!
butter and
I wish that's right. Man. Showing out and shit.
I don't remember his name in English because in Spanish it was Jaimico.
Something butt or baboon butt or something like that. I thought I don't remember.
It was kid humor, so it was always like butts.
But yeah, baboons, man.
It's
perfect.
corn with.
It was
Why?
freaking weird. Yeah.
Why was there like in all the cartoons, Two Stupid Dogs, Ren and Stimpy, like all of them, there was like corn with butter on it.
Always, man. Always.
Like they would like pull out their tongue and then there was like corn with
Corn.
butter on it. I was like, what is that?
No, man, that's how
Make
they
no
roll.
sense. But anyway,
Yeah. was our time.
So in Shakma, I love the premise of this movie. I do love how they got him into a building. If you guys don't know, if you haven't seen it, they're both on Tubi, so
they're both on Tubi. They're free,
and Tubi's not even bad because they don't put that many commercials.
They don't, man. I was surprised too. It was my first time using it.
There's more commercials than the 20-minute video on YouTube.
Yeah.
There is in the fucking Tubi movie.
Yeah.
For real.
YouTube, man.
But they're both there, so if you want to watch them, yeah, just go there. And you said Amazon Prime?
Amazon Prime.
I don't know if Mikey Shines is there, but it probably is.
I think it
I
is.
feel like they're connected in some way.
Yeah.
But the premise of the movie, basically, what happens at the beginning though? I didn't understand.
Well, they're tweaking like his brain to
The
be
baboons,
like,
right?
yeah, to like be more aggressive or something like that. And I remember
Which makes no fucking sense.
yeah, right at the beginning, you're seeing them operate on them.
Yeah, you see the little.
And they're just like
brain.
touching it, and I'm like, I don't know how they got him to be more aggressive, whatever. But that's the premise. This Shakma baboon, he becomes more aggressive, and it gets crazy from there, man. And
Well, he gets crazy there, but they kind of control him and put him back.
yeah, he's okay. He's okay, and then I think they tell him to put him down, right?
But these people keep like fucking talking about this game night that they're gonna have there.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, I was like, "What is this?
What's
Why do
going
they
on?
keep talking about
Yeah,
this
man.
bullshit?" Because I didn't understand. Because you see the guy on the computer first,
Yeah.
and he's talking about the
Figuring
game night
everything out.
and that he's doing the game master fucking whatever the program.
Yeah, like D&D type stuff, you know, Dungeons and Dragons.
I think Dungeons and Dragons is probably better than this bullshit.
Oh,
but,
definitely. Yeah.
but I don't really even like Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, it's cool. I think for people that grew up with it.
Oh yeah.
But for an adult now to get into it, I'm like, no, dude.
We played video games.
It's a little weird.
That's a 70s.
My D&D was The Legend of Zelda.
That's right, man. Or Final Fantasy. and
Yeah.
shit, man. Yeah.
So he's talking about this shit. I'm not understanding. I thought he was making a video game. Because you just hear bleeps
He's on the computer
bleeps and
too,
bloops
yeah.
and bleep bloop 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 bloop,
That's right.
and then the other guy's like, "What are you doing?"
a
and
big
shit.
dork,
which
man.
is the hero, I guess.
Yeah.
But he's like, "What are you doing?" Oh, I'm figuring out this shit. So I thought he was making a video game to me.
Me too. Yeah. It was
So-
confusing. But no, they're pretty much setting up this like
It's just an elaborate
dungeon crawler in a big building.
in a building.
Yeah.
So supposedly each floor is gonna be like a level.
Yes. Yeah.
And then they have to go through the levels,
Gotta go
figuring out
through,
clues.
assign keys to
Getting
open doors.
keys,
Yeah.
open doors.
Seems pretty fun to me, man. I don't
That
know.
sounds badass. But once they're like doing it, it's not badass.
Yeah, they're just walking around. Yeah.
And like the clues are on fucking blackboards and shit.
It's
Like
pretty-
it's nothing fun.
It's janky, man. It's janky.
They like for
It's the 80s.
they don't even fucking dress up for it except for the princess,
the princess, man. Yeah.
Because even the guy that's like the wolf guy or whatever, he wants to get some ass, so he wants to get out of there like easy.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm not gonna fucking play. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm playing, but I'm not gonna do it.
He screws everything up, man.
But it's like when it started, I was like, oh, this seems cool.
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
thought, because what I thought was like that they were gonna be playing the game, see,
Yeah.
and the monkey was like gonna like take him out
Be
one
the
by
one?
one. But they didn't know.
Oh, man.
Like they would have thought that it was like part of the game or
No,
something.
it happens quick. You're right. That's what I thought too.
That
man.
would have been fucking badass.
Yeah,
Like if they
yeah.
were like lurking around and they see the monkey and they'll be like, holy shit, this is part of the
Disappeared
game.
already.
Or this is part of the game, or
shit.
like some shit, you know?
No, that's not what happens.
It just totally turns like
It turns. It's a gory ass movie, man. Like I like the way they not that gory, but I like the way they.
You
do,
don't
like,
see what happens.
Yeah, like the blood kind
You
of.
just see them after.
Fuck yeah, and then the wild ass monkey, like the way they. I mean, they train that monkey amazing, man. They really
I think they reused. Man, this is true. I think they reused the footage of him hitting the door.
did. Oh, a lot of times.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
That
they
makes
just like
sense.
mirrored it, like if it was on the other side, and then they just reused it if it was on this side.
Shit.
Because yeah, if you pay attention to
It's
it,
the same.
you see him doing the same.
And then they flip it maybe.
Because I don't think they can make him. I think Peter would have been on him. I don't think they could be fucking making him angry like a bunch of times.
Sticking them and shit.
So maybe
yeah.
they made him angry for like that one, like the shot,
Because he was pissed off.
and that's where they're like, okay, that's it.
El chango encabronado, man. He
Because
was
everything
pissed.
else, if you see like when monkeys like jump and shit, they look angry. They're not really because they show like their fangs.
Oh
and shit.
yeah, you're right. Like they really show.
But it looks angry.
Yeah, it looks-
But that's their face.
Shit, man.
So it's not.
And
like,
Why I recommended this one because we were gonna do monkeys, right? Is because I got traumatized by this movie when I was little. Like I remember I must have been really like small, because I remember that freaking monkey and the hair all over, and then the scenes where the monkey's on top of someone and it's going crazy. Like, it's a puppet, right? That'll, like,
I hope,
man, shit, dude. Like,
because I don't know, in the 80s, you know, they did a lot with animals and
grabbed it and
I don't know if they did it like right.
Because they cut it really good. Then if it isn't, if it's a puppet, then yeah.
Because now they do fucking, you know, CGI.
Yeah.
So now they don't really actually have to use animals. But back in the 80s, they used actual animals. And you know, we've heard stories even from like Homeward Bound where they like fucking 3 dogs died or some shit.
I didn't know that.
Because we don't know, because the movie's like, oh, it's fucking badass and whatever. But they just need to use dogs, or like in Babe that they use like 16 pigs or some shit.
Oh,
they
for
grow
the
up so
one.
fast.
Yeah. that whole year they had a good.
Because everyone's like, I want to see Babe. It's like, well, there's a lot of them, and they're like huge, or you already ate them in your birthday. But
the 80s, man, I'm telling you. Man.
But I don't know.
I believe it.
Cause I didn't see any puppetry much, or I wasn't at least noticing.
There was one shot where I think it's his hands or something like that, but yeah.
This
they
is
do a good job, man.
Very low budget
movie, man.
Because it almost looks like a Lifetime movie, and the sets, the place where they're at.
Oh, and you know that's why they did just the building. They're like, it's a building, we can use the.
You know they use one floor.
Yeah, exactly.
They just use one floor.
You think they're going up, but they're not, man.
No, they're just moving around the same floor.
Oh man, it's clever, man. They did a good job.
So it's probably like an abandoned, like that they just rented and they just use one floor.
Just that floor. And they made it seem like that, man.
Because that way they don't have to clean up the whole fucking. So they can mess up shit in the one floor.
Yeah.
But it looks empty.
It looks empty, man.
So it does remind me of like the back rooms kind of stuff.
It does. Dude, that's so weird you said that. Because I was like, damn, that whole style, that aesthetic. It's definitely there,
it's
man.
That liminal spaces or whatever.
Liminal space,
so it's when it's like something that's scary because it's empty.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing there. So there's a lot of that. And then they did the thing where in the 80s they did this a lot.
Yeah.
Nowadays movies, when it's like night and it's dark, it's dark.
It's dark, yeah.
But in the 80s they use blue color.
And so that's what made it feel like dark.
It's supposed to be dark, but it's like if the moon was like right outside, like just shining through.
Oh, you're right.
So there's like a lot of lighting, but supposedly it's dark.
So like even like it's like a shot of a window, and then there's like blue light coming in.
Yeah, you see blue.
It's supposed to be night.
Because remember the game master tells the kid like you have to turn off the light in floor 4 or whatever.
Whole thing,
and then when they turn it on, like you can still see.
You can see.
But it's just blue.
Yeah.
Because it's night.
So that makes it more surreal and freaky.
Well, that's supposed so that you could see everything that's happening. I guess instead of just like darkness.
Yeah, it's dark and shit.
But they used to do that a lot. And I had a movie for Chupo. I'm gonna give it that.
Oh shit!
That movie that we talked about the.
Oh, the one.
Yeah.
The BMT. Nice.
But yeah, I did like those things. I did like some of the shots of the monkey.
Yeah.
That monkey was a good actor.
He's a great. I mean, they did a good job, man. The trainer had him going, and I don't know. He seemed really pissed, man.
That last shot of him jumping, that was fucking.
That was badass. How about that scene where he's like throwing all the shit in the? He's throwing all the stuff in the laboratory.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool, man.
I mean, he looked cool. I'm guessing that when he was jumping on people, they were like catching him and like hugging him.
Oh, yeah.
Because most of the kills are more like when you just see him jumping.
That's it.
And
so he jumps and that's.
But they go like so they probably just like catch him or whatever.
Shit, man, that's some good kills, man. That dude in the elevator, right when he busts out, right, and then he's like. It's one of those things that I like have a fear of is like an elevator closing and then like a zombie's coming at you and you're waiting for the door to close.
Oh yeah. They do a lot of scary movies.
A lot like freaking Aliens when Ripley's going up.
Just the fucking door just closing and they're almost there.
Almost, man. I love those scenes.
And they put sometimes they put the hand in there. And it's like, oh fuck it, hit it. Yeah. So they do that a lot.
Kind of 80s shit, man. It felt like an 80s movie to me. I think the acting wasn't too bad.
At the beginning, I thought it was really bad.
Yeah, it was real cheeseball, man.
At the beginning, I was like, and I think that the main guy, I guess, he kind of overdid it at the end.
Oh yeah, he gets all serious,
and it just like fucking lingered, dude. Like that. I mean, that shot, like the last shot and everything, is cool.
It could have been,
but it fucking lingered like a lot of just him, just like being emo and wondering, like.
Emo.
And I'm like, come on, bro. Like, I get it. Like, you're traumatized or whatever.
Shit, dude. He lost a lot of people in that movie.
I think that if he fucking, like, if he was truly, like, traumatized and, like, crazy
Yeah.
because of the experience, it would have been better, like, if that was faster. And then if at the end, when the fucking, like, monkey was dying, he just, like, started fucking, like laughing and shit.
Like he went crazy and shit.
Like, just making it seem like he's fucking, this good dude is nuts.
That's one night, man, because that would drive you crazy for sure.
And that was another, they switched kind of like the girl, like, about like, what, 3/4 of the movie. So you think like the guy and the girl are gonna survive.
Yeah.
And then they just switch you. Like, they just switch the girl basically.
It was a fucked up movie, man.
Into another girl.
No one survives. I mean, you guys are gonna watch it if you like our little review here, but no one survives at the end, right? Like everyone dies.
Everyone dies.
Shit. And that was a surprise to me.
Does he die?
He dies too, at the end.
Cause I know that he just went on the floor and shit,
Yeah,
but I just thought like maybe he's just tired, like
maybe
like
that's
John
true.
McClane.
I think I assumed he died.
Cause he's all bandaged and shit, and he's like sweaty. But what would have killed him?
That's true. That's true.
I'm thinking that maybe he was just like fucked.
Hopefully he survived, man. How do you explain that to the cops and shit, man?
and he called 911, which I fucking hated when people call 911 and it rings. Because I've called 911 and it doesn't fucking ring. They just answer.
Yeah, real quick.
It's never like, boop, boop. That's bullshit. If it's an emergency, dude,
it's not real, man.
You don't get like 3 fucking
waiting calls.
Yeah, but I did hate that part because I thought the game premise was like cool and it fucking sucked. Nobody was acting like they were.
They were acting like they wanted to get it done, you know, and just win the money.
Which is fucking stupid. Just fucking don't do it.
Don't do it.
Supposedly it was like, oh, I need $300.
They all bet, dude, and then that one scene where the black dude's like, fuck, man, 150. That's a lot of money. I was like, that's racist, man. That's fucked up.
They were just gonna give him less money.
Yeah, I know. He's like, shit, I don't want to bet that much. Fuck that shit, man.
But I don't know. I didn't like. I thought it was gonna be cool. I thought they were gonna show up in costumes and shit.
Oh yeah.
That would have been badass.
Yeah, it was just a little princess up there. That's it. The dude with the.
And she was taking it way too serious.
Yeah. What'd you think about that werewolf mask, man?
I mean, it looks like kind of like the one that they have now.
Yeah, it was solid, man. I like that mask.
And he just used it for like.
And he had it on, dude. And the guy, he never takes the mask off when the monkey is like attacking him and shit. He still has it on.
What is he gonna do?
I pull that shit off, dude. It's gonna fall back on your eyes.
He just fucking kills people by like fucking up their face
every time on the feature.
Well, there was like at the beginning the one that he didn't have an eye and his chest was kind of
he took the eye out, yeah.
Because the guy like the game master like touches the here because he thinks he's fake.
Yeah.
And he goes like, oh fuck.
Shit, man.
But I mean, I did like it and just the B movie sense.
B movie for sure.
But if you like horror movies now, I don't think you're gonna like this movie.
Yeah, I laughed a lot, man.
I think you need to. Yeah, I think you need to have that '80s mentality.
Yeah. Yeah.
The music wasn't like the best either.
Right. See, I was gonna ask you about that because you're real into that.
To be honest, the music was like kind of almost like run of the mill,
forgettable.
Like if they just like 80s horror movie music and they just like put it in, like nobody like composed it or anything.
That's how it felt, man. It really lacked that.
It really feels like a lifetime
suspense either, man. Yeah.
Like it would have been badass if they had that synth. Oh yeah. Kind of soundtrack, like in my movie coming out. I'm just
yeah, that you did yourself.
That I did
myself. Didn't plug yourself.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not gonna take away credit from the movie and shit because like back in those days, synths weren't as cheap.
Oh yeah.
And as easy as it is now.
That's true. Accessible.
Because today, I did all the music with with my electronic drum set and with the guitar. That's it. They probably needed like a bunch of shit.
Big ass computer.
And the bleep bloops. Because every time there's a computer even nearby or a printer, you hear like bloop bloop bloop, bloop, which is so
everything,
stupid.
Man.
I've never heard a computer sound like that.
No, never.
It's always in movies. Maybe like in Santo movies where they had like the fucking where it had the fucking the reel to reel and shit, and there was like lights.
It was those computers. It used to be crazy.
I don't know, but
all those sound effects.
But I didn't like that the game thing was kind of like messy.
Yeah, I think they had to figure out how they're gonna keep them in the building and.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was cool because I was like, okay, that's a cool premise. You know, we're gonna play.
They didn't run with it. They didn't make it work.
But that was the thing, though. Like, if you work there too and you know there's monkeys and shit,
Yeah.
don't fucking use that room.
Don't use that goddamn room, man.
Just be this room off limits.
The changuitos, man.
Where there's animals, we're not playing where there's animals. We're not using this room. But no, dude, like that was one of the rooms.
That was one of the rooms, and he killed all the other animals. Shakma.
It's fucking. That's why I'm like, that's like, oh my god, the logic.
Yeah.
But it's a movie. I know it's a movie, so
man.
it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to make sense.
El chango encabronado.
Because also the monkey's like super smart and shit. He knows where people are.
Yeah, and he figures out.
But he dies in a dumb way.
He does, man. They did him dirty, man.
It's like he didn't know a fucking reflection from a.
Yeah, he jumped at.
And I was like, what did this guy do? Like he busted out the Windex and shit beforehand to like.
Yeah, cleaned it good.
Yeah, so that it was like, and he still look real, bro. So I mean,
it was a solid ending.
There's stupid things like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to. It's a fucking killer baboon.
Yeah.
I mean, which baboons are probably killer
with funny hair, and then he walks around on all twos.
He's really small though.
Is he kind? He's kind of. Small.
He looks like really, because I've seen some baboons and they're fucking.
Oh yeah.
I think they probably stand up. They're like about my size.
No, not that big.
I think they're big, dude.
Man. Baboons? No, I think they're like about that size. I think
they're like little shorties.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still scary.
No, owls.
I don't even want the capuchin monkeys like the monkey shine.
Monkey shines, man.
Yeah, because apparently they done some terrible shit too. But I mean, I did like it. I was entertained. I was actually, because of the premise of it. I did like that they just put him in that one building.
Yeah.
And it probably had to do with budget wise too.
Definitely, man.
But I did like that. The princess girl is real pretty. I like her.
Which one did you think was prettier? The girl that
I like the princess, but she was kind of dumb.
Yeah, she was cute. She looked like Topanga.
Yeah, she was, but she was pretty.
Boy Meets World.
Especially for the 80s. The other one kind of looked super 80s.
Yeah.
And she looked very normal and stuff. She was pretty too, but,
yeah, she was a good looking
but she
girl.
wasn't like, oh my god. But the other girl, like, I thought she kind of looked like real pretty.
The princess.
Except for the first part with the stupid hair that she had.
That she gave me.
When she was like a princess, then I was like, okay,
yes,
she looks pretty good.
And she told the guy she had a surprise for him and shit, man.
No, well,
that part.
Apparently all the girls wanted to fuck that
I
guy.
know, that fool was like, which chick are you gonna pick? The one?
Which I thought I was like, oh, the Great White Hope.
Yeah,
He's
just
the
gonna
white
get all
guy
the
is
girls,
the one
yeah.
with the boots and shit. Oh, whatever. But it was the 80s
yeah.
too. So,
Yeah.
So that was
And the guy is the dude from Lula Loon. I don't know if you knew that.
I fucking haven't seen that movie. The incest movie. So.
Yeah, it's a long time. It's incest, man.
And Brooke Shields, man.
Brooke Shields, but he's the guy, and yeah, he did a decent job.
Apparently they like super sexualized Brooke Shields. There's a documentary about it and shit.
Pretty baby or something, a beautiful baby or something.
Yeah. But yeah, I like this movie. If it was like a terror trap, which is probably, this is kind of like a terror trap.
Yeah, yeah.
I would give it like a 4 out of 10.
Give it a 4, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to give it higher just because, like I said, I wouldn't go see it at the movie.
Yeah.
I don't feel cheated or anything because it was free.
Yeah.
So like, I even feel like, hey, if it's free, fuck it, you know?
Fuck yeah.
Because
man.
I went to see, for example, Silver Bullet with my best friend.
See.
And I fucking hated that.
You didn't like Silver? I love
No,
Silver.
but that's the thing.
Yeah.
You have nostalgia for it when you were a kid.
Oh, I have nostalgia.
Exactly.
I watch it every Halloween.
I
man.
have never seen it.
I see. So you're just like,
So I went to see it, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
And the fucking werewolf looks
and
like
I was
a
like,
bear.
this werewolf looks like shit. This fucking kid and this fucking
yeah, nah,
like fucking riding like super fast and shit. I'm like, no man. But I had never seen it, or maybe I didn't remember it.
Yeah,
but my best friend, he was fucking quoting it and shit because we went to Alamo. He was quoting it and shit. And he was like, oh shit, and like, oh, and he said all the words and shit. But I was like, I hate this movie. And I told him, hey, dude, do you have nostalgia for it? But I didn't like it.
Corey Haim, man.
Guy can't beat that. He's done way better movies.
Yeah, he has, man.
Just The Lost Boys itself is a way better
It's the
movie.
best, man.
But that's the thing, though. I think that if a kid watches like Lost Boys now, they'll probably be like, "This fucking gay, bro." Like,
yeah, exactly, man. It's sad, and that's what like. So I give it a 5 out of 10, Shakma, because of the nostalgia factor. Yeah, like I said, the nostalgia factor for me was just everything. It's like it. That's, you know, it's not scary now, but it scared me real bad back then. And this movie, for sure, seeing that monkey jump off the walls and hit
Yeah,
the
the
door
hitting
like a
the door.
motherfucker. Like it was traumatizing. And yeah.
All right. Anyway, so you gave it a 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. Yeah.
I give it a 4.
80s beauty, man. Honestly.
Yeah, I think it. I mean, you just watch it on Tubi.
Yeah. Watch it on Tubi. It could be one of those midnight movies that like people start watching
And you can make a drinking game out of
Yeah,
it
exactly,
because you have to drink every time they say out, and you have to take a shot every time they say over and out.
Over and out. Fucking.
You're gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, the whole time.
Because it's like out, and then over and out. So it's like,
yeah, man, that was so annoying. Man.
By like half of the movie, yeah,
that's a good game. You're right, man.
But you would be fucked up, and you're gonna end up
fun.
like, oh shit, that's fucking monkey, man.
Shocking, man.
That's fucking yeah, but it's a good movie. I love the poster. The poster.
I mean, the type is beautiful. Like they did a good job, man. They marketed it well.
Which another movie with a good poster, Monkey Shine.
Monkey Shine.
Which it has this guy kind of.
It's a classic, man. That's where people know him from. They always like think of the horror movie, and I'm like,
he
I
doesn't
hadn't
even
seen
come
it.
out.
Exactly, I had never seen it, so I assumed it would be there or something. I don't know. It's just
When I was a little kid, I remember looking at my dad's rental store, looking at the cover.
The cover.
And I was like, fuck, man. And I didn't ever want to watch it because I thought it was about this monkey.
Yeah.
Not
Coming
a
to
fucking
life,
real
right?
monkey.
Yeah.
Like, but this is fucking scary.
Shit, yeah.
And there is he comes out in the fucking toys.
Toy Story 3.
No, but the killer, the one that's like this.
Oh, yeah. Killer toys. Yeah.
So like, that's where you see him with the teeth and shit, and it's like fucked up.
Sharp, man. Are you're scared of like when you're little, you were scared of like dolls coming to life?
Yeah, because of Puppet Master.
Oh yeah, okay.
So like there was a point in time because I saw Puppet Master really like when I was really young. Really young. I shouldn't have been watching that movie to be honest. Because Puppet Master has a lot like it has sex and Nazis.
A lot of sex.
And so it has like racism and has that shit. And then the puppets like the effects were so fucking good. It fucking creeped me out because I remember even like putting all my toys outside of my room. I was like, fuck this, dude. Like, I don't want one of these guys.
They got you, man. Y'all thought, yeah.
Yeah, that
big ass fist guy. I forgot his name. Pinhead or no?
Blade.
Blade. No,
so Blade. Pinhead is the guy with the
big old
big
fist.
guy.
I love that dude. Yeah.
And then Torch is in 2. He's a Nazi guy with the torch.
Is Leech Woman in part 1?
I don't remember if he's in part 1. I believe he's
freaking...
no, he's not in part 1. I think he from 2 and on because the wife dies.
Okay.
And it's the wife's. So maybe in 3. I think in 3.
Yeah.
And then 6 Shooter is in 3.
6 Shooter.
And then the fucking Jester is in all of them.
In all of them, yeah.
He just kills like by fucking knife, like stabbing people.
They're cool, man.
Who else is there? Other guy, the one with the fucking drill,
yeah, the drill
in his head.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
But he would always drill like through the stomach.
He was
somewhere.
Those were cool kills, man.
That guy was fucked up.
And that one traumatized you. You did get scared, but I watched.
Yeah,
that
but
one
I
later
became
on,
a super fucking fan of that series.
Oh yeah, man.
Like I loved I even like the new one, and then the new one, the Blade is kind of like remade. It's with Tom Lennon.
How new is this one?
This is like from 15?
Oh shit!
It's with Tom Lennon, the Reno 911 guy.
I didn't know about that, man.
But it's all new toys. Except for Blade. He kind of looks the same. He's kind of like remade.
Yeah.
So it's a remake.
And basically. The effects are like practical, or?
I think there's some practical. There's a lot of CGI. I know because there's one toy that he kind of like turns like a fucking drone, like a helicopter.
Oh,
but there's a cool kill with him.
Nice, man.
And it's more funny than series.
Yeah. It's gotta be, man.
But it's a cool fucking movie. I have it on fucking Blu-ray.
Check it out.
It was like $12. It's somewhere.
Big Master. But see, like this is you were traumatized. Shakma traumatized me. I had never seen this movie.
The poster traumatized me.
This one alone, man. You're like, and that's what I thought about it. Dude. It was like, if that comes out and it's alive, that's a badass movie. But the fucking monkey, the second.
This is more of a serious movie. Almost.
Yeah. George Romero did this freaking movie,
and
dude.
Tom Savini did the effects.
Good lord, man. Like honestly, like I was like,
you would never thought that.
Never
George
thought.
Romero.
You don't hear. Yeah, you don't.
Well,
hear
because you always hear zombies.
You hear zombies, man.
But I've seen some other George Romero movies that are not zombies.
Yeah, but this one,
they're not the best. I think you should have stuck with it. Because Bruiser is like,
it's alright.
And then, I mean, it's because he gets political and weird about it, which works with the zombies.
Yeah.
But when he tries to get weird and political about it with like a fucking monkey, it's like, boy, I don't know. I can't take it seriously.
You can't take it.
And Bruiser, it was like this guy that like his fucking face was turning into like this mask with just like little. He looked creepy, but I was like, this is fucking stupid. And I only watched it because the Misfits are in it in a party scene.
Bruiser.
Yeah, and it's a shitty movie, but I was like, it's worth watching the party scene where the Misfits are playing.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Whatever.
Fuck yeah.
But George Romero, yeah, Tom Savini did the effects.
Oh yeah. I mean this movie.
All the Tooch, Stanley Tucci is in there.
Tucci, right? This movie steps it up, dude.
I fucking love Stanley Tucci. He is a minor role in this.
He's good, man.
And he's probably like the first kill, right?
He plays it good. No. It's towards the middle. That kill.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Good.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The chick.
Yeah.
The ex, man.
They get burned
Fucked
first.
up.
They get burned. So.
Well, let's start at the beginning. I mean, like they another movie where like they're messing with animals.
Well, there's a lot of explanation in this movie at the
Yeah,
beginning, which I think it's a lot of unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
I did think too that kind of George Romero overdid it with the like, look at this guy, look at his legs.
Yeah.
He's moving his legs a lot.
Too
Look
much.
at him, man.
He wasn't doing a good
He's
job.
working out.
Yeah.
He's running.
Running a mile.
He's kicking shit. And you're like, what is this guy?
Fuck yeah, you
Well,
see it
guess
coming
what?
a mile away, man.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
Look at all he could do.
Chingazo, man.
And then he just fucking gets run over, right?
Yeah.
Or like,
Well, and it's they're having like, or I guess it's the morning after, and they show the girl's butt.
Yeah.
All nice.
oh,
and
the
shit.
dude at the beginning.
Yeah, that was a good.
That
shot.
was perfect. That was I was already.
I'm in.
That girl was beautiful and
Yeah,
like
that's a
she
pretty
had a
girl.
nice body, man.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
So he sets it up quick, and then
Cause even the guy is pretty fit and shit.
yeah, he's a fit dude. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. He,
So
he
like,
could
cause
get
they
that
show
girl.
like his butt and shit, and you're like, okay, like yeah.
After that, you're
Yeah.
right, man.
So like I was like, hey, okay.
starts
equal,
off with some
equal.
nakedness.
Cause
man.
you don't see them naked, like they're
No.
naked, but
No,
you don't see
yeah.
them.
That dude's kind of stretching. And
So
shit,
the lady's just laying there. You know. I mean, I believe that all ladies look like really good. Like,
Oh,
when they're
yeah.
like laying down.
absolutely.
No matter if you're like chubby, skinny, whatever. Like
See?
they look good, man. Us guys, I don't know. I always feel like if you see a bare ass of a guy, like that they're gonna fart any minute. You're just gonna go,
yeah.
You ruined it.
It's ugly. It's flat. It's
But you
ugly.
never think that about ladies. Like when you see a lady butt, you're not thinking like, oh, she's gonna fart. Look, like
Beautiful. Like you're running your hand over. Like yeah, that's a cool shot.
it's because even guys could be like all fucking like no hair anywhere, but their ass is like
ugly.
hairy.
Yeah. You're
They
right.
just see all the fucking fuzz and shit.
It's
Like,
no
come on.
fun, man.
But no, this guy had he looks.
He's a good looking dude, and it sucks for him to like he gets hit by a car. And he's paraplegic.
I was like, where is this going?
yeah,
Because I didn't remember. I thought that literally the monkey shines. I was like, okay, the monkey has the shining.
yeah.
That's what it is. But I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be like him controlling other things.
Right, which
With
is
his mind
weird,
or
man.
something.
This movie ends up with that.
That's
kinda
because the trailer
feel.
is weird.
Yeah.
If you see the trailer, they don't fucking tell
They
you that
don't
he's the
tell
monkey
you.
of the guy or anything.
Yeah, he does.
They just show the monkey like being all evil and shit, and you're like,
Which it was hard to make that monkey look evil, man. It was
No,
a
that
very
monkey's
cute
fucking
monkey.
cute, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's
she
a good
does all the
actor.
thing- Ella. Her
Ella.
name's Ella. Like the whole time I was like, I love that monkey.
she was a
Don't be mean to
fucking
her.
good actress. Sorry. but,
Oh
like,
yeah,
She was good.
She takes everything down and she helps.
She
She's like a
presses
real
play
help.
on the
And then she puts in the little card.
The
on
little cards on the phone.
Yeah,
She was a good, man.
This movie I appreciated a lot, man. I think they did a lot. They put a lot
Yeah,
of
and
work into
that
it.
monkey was like, he was on it, man. Like
Trained like a mother, man.
she would
Like,
be.
that's
You could tell that she was happy sometimes.
Yeah.
Like when like okay, like have a treat or whatever.
Yeah.
Because even at the beginning where she's with the doctor, where she's like, hey, leave me some, like, cause she grabs a banana immediately and she starts.
Yeah,
eating it.
that's right.
And you're like,
She's happy.
she's already like having chemistry with like people. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Like
Good
this
little
monkey's pretty good.
man. Like hire her for movies. And
But
shit.
this doctor is doing experiments on the monkey.
He's doing experiments. He injects like this is the part where I didn't really get it.
This is like the reanimator
brain.
thing.
Yeah, they inject brain into her.
I don't know why.
Of some lady. Which
Yeah,
I bet you was like, she might have had like ESP or something. Though.
Yeah, because you see the guy bringing the brain,
Yeah.
putting it
Human
on the
remains.
thing, and then like getting the green. It looked like reanimator.
Yeah, and he just sucks it out.
And then he puts it on the monkey, but he's always like, "Oh, just get over it," or whatever. "Oh, just fuck it, because the monkey starts like.
They just
that's when
grab
you
him.
see it's a puppet.
Yeah.
When
Oh,
he's,
that
like,
part right
grabbing
there.
it. Yeah, when he's grabbing it and like.
Because there we go, PETA again. They'd be like, fuck that shit, man.
There's that one that I know for sure, and when the monkey dies.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, but
Monkey.
sorry, the monkey died.
Oh.
But
you love a monkey at the end of the movie.
but the monkey, yeah, the monkey's actually pretty cool. But well, this guy ends up paraplegic, and he can only move basically his neck up.
Yeah.
Because he's really animated too.
Which is interesting, because in the middle of the movie, that's the only part of his body that works.
It's so stupid.
And that cool scene happens, man.
But it doesn't. And the ending doesn't make sense.
Yeah, the ending's kind of off.
So it just. Well, he ends up paraplegic, like kind of like almost like Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
Because Stephen Hawking had no movement.
Yeah.
He moved his mouth, I guess,
he
but
barely talk.
this guy could move his neck.
Yeah.
And he even tries to commit suicide.
Yeah, his life goes to shit. The girlfriend cheats
Leaves,
on him with the Stanley Tucci guy. Which is, you see a
The
scene
doctor,
where
which
he's
is like,
checking
he's
out
a
her
fucking
ass.
doctor, dude.
Yeah, he's a doctor. We'll see. But when he checks out her ass, like in front of the guy and shit, man, I was like,
Because he's like, what are you gonna do? Stand up, bitch!
she's
Stand
mine
up!
now, motherfucker.
Yeah, this is stupid.
But yeah,
But
his friend's like a drug addict or something.
well, people stop fucking caring about him
Yeah.
just because. And I feel for that. I feel for that because, like, you know, like
Oh, it's
me
hard, man.
as a legally blind and stuff. Like, a lot of people stop hanging out with you because they feel a little. I'm not gonna blame on it, but they feel responsible for like. A lot
Oh,
of
I
shit.
hear you. I hear you.
So they either don't want to feel bad like for you, like they don't want to be there and be downers because you'll get downers,
yeah,
or they're like, fuck man, like
They avoid
I
it
just
or
don't know how to deal with it.
I hear you, man. And
So-
that's yeah.
Me, not as bad as him, of course.
Oh yeah, because he gets real depressed.
But I
tries to kill
feel
himself.
for him, and then the mom just keeps showing him like moments when he was happy and shit. And
Yeah.
it's just making him even
Me more mad. But
Because-
that was the weird part, man. The monkey comes into play, right? So he starts getting real mad, right? So it's like there's like a ESP connection or something.
Yeah, so that's where supposedly the monkey and him have like a fucking telepathic connection.
Yeah, see?
And he can kind of tell the monkey what to do.
Yeah.
Because I think that before this, the monkey was doing things without him asking.
Right.
Just with like him kind of being like, oh, this is what I need, and the monkey would do it.
That makes sense.
So like he
man.
already had that connection.
Yeah.
But it wasn't obvious to him until he got mad.
Until he got mad.
Yeah. So when he got mad and he put 2 and 2 together, and he was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And he kind of starts, let's
Go
backtrack
back
a little bit.
Yeah.
So the doctor gives the monkey to a lady that trains monkeys, and he tells them like, hey, they need to be female,
Yeah.
you know, they need to do this and that, whatever. And the lady agrees.
She agrees.
And the lady goes and trains the monkey actually with him there.
Yeah.
So the monkey starts helping. This guy starts falling in love with the monkey because he's like, oh, like I don't know what I would do without her.
Yeah, man.
But
That's
he
a
doesn't
secret.
want either the lady to leave.
Right.
He kind of falls in love with the tiny lady.
It's a good looking lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of dorkier, but yeah.
But she was like, it was once the training is over, like you're leaving, you know. And he kind of gets sad about that.
Yeah,
He's like, fuck it, I have one.
yeah, little monkey.
But then the fucking monkey starts killing,
The monkey starts off killing. She does the bird first, right?
and you see kind
The
of like
nurse's bird.
that Evil Dead, like fucking, but just the monkey going.
Oh yeah.
So you see that camera.
That perspective, that's true, man.
Which I used to think that maybe it was him looking. So like maybe when he was like unconscious or whatever, he would see all that.
see it.
See, he could
That
see through the
connection.
monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in The Shining.
Yeah, man.
Because remember in The Shining, that's how it is.
See, so I looked it up, and this is a book by some guy, and I thought it was like a Stephen King.
It sounds like a Stephen
Yeah,
King.
it did, and he has a Skeleton Crew collection of stories,
Yeah.
and there is a monkey on it too.
Yeah.
So I thought this was a story from that, but it's not. It's not.
No, and it sounds like a Stephen King.
Oh, yeah.
It totally does.
ESP, like it's pretty interesting.
So yeah, like the monkey,
plot.
they kind of it's way more serious. I think for like an hour and like.
Oh, it's pretty serious.
'Cause it's 2 hours. But it's like for like an hour, like maybe 20. It's like no kills or anything.
Yeah, nothing, man.
And
just
then the last
serious.
part is just
establishing the connection.
Yeah.
How good the monkey is. That I love her.
yeah.
That's my
You
girl.
see, his first kill technically is the bird.
The bird
Yeah.
puts in the nurses. Which the nurse is a damn like bitch, right?
Yeah.
I was like, you're getting paid, lady. God
Well, and then the
damn.
mom, like, she said she's gonna move in.
Move in,
And she's
that's
like,
her.
because even the doctor is like, you're making it worse.
Oh, yeah, he told her to leave.
Yeah,
right,
he's like,
man.
you need to go and like, because you're making it worse.
I'm sure, man. And yeah, 'cause it helps the guy to have the monkey, and he's kind of getting his rhythm. He's going to law school too, right?
Yeah, and he's
Something
getting
that.
her. Yeah, oh, that's a cool scene.
Yeah.
Everybody's raising their hand, and the monkey, like, and everybody like laughs at the monkey, but he knows the actual answer.
Yeah.
But that was it. Remember, that's the connection.
Already.
So he didn't ask the monkey to raise the hand.
No.
He wanted to raise his hand,
Do
so the
it.
monkey raised it.
Man, that spins this movie right there.
Yeah, because that's how he started
how-
noticing the shine.
Yeah, and the anger
Yeah.
was his anger.
So he was directing the anger. It's 'cause since he couldn't move,
Yeah.
he was like doing all these things with the monkey. So the monkey was like another one of his limbs.
That makes sense now, dude. Because of like, you know, when you're blind and stuff, that your other senses get like powerful, right? So him, because he couldn't move or anything like that, I bet you like his mental
his
capacity.
But it kind of shows you though that like maybe if he was able-bodied, like what would he do? He was angry.
Oh shit. Exactly.
You know, like maybe he would be killing himself.
But he tried. He tried to kill himself that one time.
So yeah, with the bag of sugar.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is a solid movie, man.
It's a serious movie.
It's serious.
It's not so much as a horror movie as they made it seem.
Yeah, it's not as much about the monkey. It really isn't, man.
And they make it seem, since it's like George Romero and like Tom Savini, that it's like it's gonna be this like splatterfest. It's not.
Yeah, man. I was surprised.
It's all right. Like it almost seems almost like a Spielberg movie. Like, you know how Spielberg does sometimes like a little gore or a little, but it's not really like over the top or anything.
man.
So this is not like Night of the Living Dead.
Shit, man. I gotta talk about this, man. Honestly, one of the best sex scenes I've ever seen in a goddamn movie, man.
Is it the paraplegic one?
Yes, dude. I did not see that shit coming at all, man. And then the chick,
Well, at the beginning I was like, okay, well, he's gonna suck his titties, and then,
yeah,
and then I was like, just sit on his face.
what can he do? What
The
else
only thing that I don't like about 80s movie when this is happening and there's animals around is that the animals go crazy. That
They're
shit
going all
doesn't happen,
wild,
dude.
man. That's true, man. Like they know what's happening or something. Like, no.
Like I've had sex around dogs and cats and they're not like, oh shit, what's happening?
They're not getting all crazy.
No,
on that
they're probably
shit.
like, ew, dude, like,
Ew, I'm gonna look away, man.
I'm just gonna
What are you
sleep.
doing? Yeah.
But they reminded me of Ace Ventura.
Oh,
When he's fucking Courtney Cox and then all the dogs.
I guess the directors think that's what they do, man.
It's just like supposedly to like show that like all their animal instincts like kicked
like
in
they want
and
to
shit.
jump in
Yeah.
or something, become part of it.
I don't know, whatever.
But damn, honestly, that scene it surprised me, and they even
It
show her
was clever.
boob.
It was clever.
Yeah, they show her boob, and I'm like, damn, man, this is a good scene.
Yeah, because this guy, all he had to do was like move his mouth and his neck.
Damn, and then she like inches up and grab like, damn, man. I'm surprised more people don't talk about that scene, man, for sure.
Monkey, I mean, it's because Monkey Shines, like I said, like I feel like people don't know where to put it.
Yeah,
Because
dude.
I don't think it's a horror movie.
It's not, man. It didn't feel like that.
Yeah, it's a killer monkey, whatever, but it's not a horror movie.
Yeah,
like,
the monkey doesn't get really crazy until like that last.
It almost
part.
feels like a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah.
So, like, it's like kind of like a thriller. It's just, I don't know what it is.
There's more of a point to it.
It's like in the middle.
Scaring you. It's like, yeah, because even when she has like the needles and all that stuff, the monkey, I mean, you're not very scared, but
No,
It's
because
like
the
the
monkey,
thought.
like you said too, was cute and shit.
cute
so
as hell.
he never looks angry.
Yeah, yeah.
She never looks angry.
No,
She never
ever.
looks like terrifying.
Never.
Because it's like that little face, like the little.
Oh, it's so cute. And she does everything. Like it's hard to be scared at that movie.
Yeah,
You know,
and
like,
and this guy starts figuring out things like, oh, this girl's sleeping with this guy.
yeah,
and
the doctor screwed me. He didn't
Yeah.
operate on me right,
Yeah.
which is like, oh shit, and that makes him even more mad. Which leads to that freaking scene where he imagines Ella going to. He did do it. Go and burn up the cabin. And shit.
Yeah.
I was like, how far is that cabin, man?
I don't know. That fucking monkey can run, dude.
She hauled ass, man, all the way.
Or fly.
And
I don't
she
know,
does.
dude. Imagine just seeing a monkey like this just
She
flying.
should yield it. Damn, now that'd be scary.
Holy shit, there it goes! That would have been cool, dude.
That
When
would've
you just see
scared
him like,
me.
holy shit, just with eyes glowing. It's just like,
But she burns this couple, the doctor and the ex.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's a crazy scene because I thought I was like,
But he already knows that's when, because they called the mom.
they called her
And they're like, they died, and he's like, oh, he's gonna be devastated. And he goes like, did you hear? And he's like, they're burned.
I imagined it last night, man.
fuck.
Shit, that monkey.
And yeah, that's where he
Badass.
puts two and two together, and he's like, this monkey's killing because of me. And he tells the friend doctor, the scientist,
Yeah, the
we need
addict
to
guy.
take the fucking monkey away.
Yeah.
And then you see in the lab where they're studying these monkeys or whatever, that the other guy says like, you better not have given the monkey that you're injecting.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, oh no.
Did you notice that the mean scientist guy is Bill Dauterive from King of the Hill?
No, I didn't even.
The dude from The Office?
I didn't even fucking. Like,
You didn't
pay
notice?
attention.
Damn, man, that's it. I forgot his name, but yeah, he's in that movie. Badass, man. I was so happy. I love King of the Hill.
Yeah, cause the only one that I fucking was Stanley Tucci, which I was on at first. I was
Tucci, man.
like, what the fuck? Like, is it him? And I was like, nah.
That's it, huh? Because the main guy, he looked familiar, but I don't know where he's from.
But I was like, okay, and then I fucking IMDb'd it, and I was like, it's Stanley Tucci, man.
Tucci, man.
He had more hair.
Yeah.
He was still like bald, but like, he had more hair.
He played the hell out of it, man.
Yeah, he was actually pretty.
He's a good actor, man. He's a good actor.
And then my favorite scene was at the end when they're operating on him and they open, the monkey comes out.
Shit.
I thought that shit looked cool.
Good for that was a good surprise.
It kind of looked like
scare
an
at the
aliens,
end,
but it
man.
was a little monkey.
Like kind of full of blood, huh?
That was a fucking like
A puppet.
That was and that was a Tom Savini fucking special effect.
He kicks ass then, man. 'Cause it looked like a
Cause
damn.
I like when you see like the skin like opening and shit.
Yeah.
And then it's
Good shit, man.
and of course it was like a dream. And
So we're spoiling it, but don't be ready for it, because that's a
Nah.
good scene, man. It got me good.
Just
Surprised me.
the only thing it was like that ending, like
Yeah, like
finding a cure. I guess it's like
it was kind of tacked on.
because I feel like like if you were a disabled person and like you see that like kind of like giving you hope for something that doesn't happen.
Wow. Yeah, I was rooting for the guy because I'm like, that dude's got a.
And then I didn't get how he would be like even happy. I know that he got the girl at the end, but
Got the girl. Yeah.
but everybody that he fucking loved died.
His
Dude.
mom died. Like, fuck, man.
And I was like, I don't know how you would be like this.
poor lady. Yeah, you know, he ended up a little too happy.
Like I feel like he would be like, okay, at least I have somebody, but he was like, he looked like he was ready to fucking like, fuck yeah, we fucking did it, motherfucker.
All his friend, his mom, the ex, and it's like, shit, man, everyone dies.
And Yep was the friend of the main guy because he was a good friend. I don't know what happened to all the people at that party at the beginning, which is like, oh, he came back, he's okay, because he's paraplegic.
He's paraplegic, man. But
But-
how about that, like, the way he gets, he kills the monkey. Which
I
is
like that.
Kinda, that's badass, right? Because you've seen Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, he kind of got a little fucking crazy.
Yeah, he pulls a Conan on that shit because he bites the neck.
like a fucking dog. And then you just see a little body like.
And the monkey's like struggling. I don't know how they did that, man. But
It's probably just like a
like little animatronic kind of. Yeah,
And then
good job.
this is another thing I learned. I know I'm not a director. I don't know that. But you do things slow and then you speed it up.
Oh, and then it looks.
And then it looks
fucking
like it's violent and
Yeah,
shit.
dang.
So a lot of the hits I did in my movie were like, they weren't slow, but they weren't like fast because we didn't want to hurt each other. But then I was like, alright, let's just fucking like put it fast and boom, and it's fast.
Shit, dude. See, that makes sense in that scene.
So like I learned something.
And he throws her on the ground.
Yeah,
and
you
has
see the
to-
little body like all bloody.
Oh, I'm like, you cabrón.
You had to die.
Poor yeah. You're
The monkey
one
was
with the
being
evil
controlled by
thoughts.
you,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
shit, man.
It wasn't the monkey's fault.
That's the twist, man.
It would have been cool if like it was the opposite too. So like this guy was like, I'm craving bananas for whatever reason. You know,
true,
like
man.
things like
Monkey
that.
shit,
Yeah,
man.
like you'd be like, fuck, dude, what is this?
Well, that scene's real cute too, where she makes the freaking table with the candles.
Yeah, but
and she's feeding him, man. Oh,
He goes and feed it even at the end. Yeah,
You're
he
rooting
goes
for
and-
the goddamn woman.
And then she grabs some for herself.
Oh shit!
Like, we need some music.
Oh, she's the best. Oh, I loved it, man.
I need one of those monkeys.
Yeah,
Until they get fucking crazy.
she was too cute. She made that movie not as scary, but I mean, this is a good plot.
It's not a scary movie.
Not a scary movie.
To be honest.
Like, you can show kids this movie, I think. Well, no, not the sex and shit,
Yeah, just remove the sex, which is
remove
not
the
important to the.
Which is not, but it's a great, it's a great part of it, man.
If you're an adult, watch that shit.
I'm telling you, I challenge you, man.
It was just that, and then at the beginning, just they're not even nude.
Oh yeah, she's just naked on the bed.
Naked on the bed. But
yeah, that scene.
She look good too.
Because that scene's gonna make kids ask like, what is she doing?
So just skip maybe like 20 seconds at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then just
find that part right there.
And that's it.
Yeah.
But it's a good movie.
Great movie. Definitely, man. I mean, that one for sure I'd give. I mean, I enjoyed it so much because of the monkey. And I enjoyed how much more money went into it. So I'd give it like a 7.
Definitely this movie, bigger budget.
Bigger budget for sure.
Better special effects.
Solid acting.
Even the monkey had better acting than a lot of the actors.
Shit, yeah, that monkey kicked ass.
So, I do love this movie too. It is confusing that it's not a horror movie.
It is, man. You had to help me like explain, because the ESP part and how he was the one kind of directing her, like that makes perfect sense.
So you kind of if you sit this and you hope for a horror movie, you're probably gonna give this movie like a 3 out of 10 because it's not a horror movie,
and it's definitely in the horror section, right?
Yeah, but because of the poster and like how it looks and shit, and because it's George Romero.
Yeah,
George Romero's not known for like anything else.
Yeah, it's the supernatural ESP part, I guess.
But I do know that George Romero did do other movies aside from horror.
Yeah,
but just people don't they weren't as great, you know.
They did a good job on this one. And
so I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
You do 7 too, yeah, hell yeah, man.
So as a movie, I do feel like if they wanted to like fucking put it out there as a fucking horror movie, right, yeah. It would have been bigger.
Dude, yeah, I wonder if people went into that in the movie theater and like what they felt about, like, okay, that was interesting.
Yeah, I thought this was pretty like thoughtful and
interesting.
It does have some like fucking points where I'm like, oh, this is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's more science fiction-y to me. It felt.
Yeah, like I said, like that Black Mirror episode.
Exactly.
Like an alternate universe. Where like, okay, monkeys help people here.
Monkeys are.
And probably one of the best Treehouse of Horrors too. Oh, and one of the best Simpsons episode came from this. Which was the one where Homer gets a monkey helper.
Oh, Mojo!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So that
was that a Treehouse of Horror?
No, it was
an actual episode.
It was a regular episode.
Must
and he starts getting fucking lazy,
fat and shit, man.
And the monkey too. The monkey's like,
I love
it. Like working, I was like, go ask him to clean himself. It's like,
he leans on the wall.
Yeah,
and shit, yeah.
With a fucking big ass belly.
That's a classic, man. Yeah.
So, So I think like this movie. I mean, it was a pretty balanced show. We didn't have to watch like 2 horror movies. Mm-hmm. We basically watched 2 totally different stories about monkeys.
Different ones, exactly, man.
About monkeys. I think that it was good that I saw Shakma first and then Monkey Shine.
Oh yeah, that's how I did it too.
Because I don't know if I would have seen Monkey Shine that I would have gone through exactly the same with Shakma. Maybe you had because you have nostalgia for it.
Because I have nostalgia, yeah.
But if I would have seen the next one and just the quality of it, this is like way worse.
No different. Yeah, for sure.
Because when it started, like I'm telling you, I didn't like the acting in Shakma, but when they kind of started talking about like we're staying in the building and doing the game, I was like, okay, I'm smart. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I want to see this play out. And it doesn't play out like you think. Yeah. But at least the monkey's fucking killing.
Yeah, he's killing people and. Like that scene, we forgot to mention it, that scene where she's like in the cabinet, and he's like picking the wood apart. I'm like, that's bad.
And almost like in some creative ways too, for example, like the elevator is they can't use it, because he killed somebody and the body is blocking it. So like I thought like, oh okay, like the monkey's not like he's not free to go everywhere. Like, oh I'm gonna fucking like shut up. Oh, that's another thing that it didn't make sense in Shakma that. They pulled the fire and they're like, oh, they turned off the lights.
Oh shit, yeah.
The fucking fire wouldn't do that. To that. It would be like straight to whatever, so it always has lights.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work. They turned off the lights.
That's the part in Shakma. It makes sense.
I almost fucking saw like I thought that I almost like got a scene where. They're gonna call on the phone. They're like, "Hello," and you see the monkey like grabbing the
Which they cord. Do, man. They use little hands.
Yeah, but you know how in horror movies they always do that shit.
They always
where they're calling and you see the killer like grabbing the. crook. So I thought that would have been funny, like the monkey did. Nella?
Which freaking Nella did.
No, but he wasn't that smart. He was just.
No, he was
fucking
mad as hell, man. Yeah, he was just.
Which that is
mad
scary that you hear his like shriek and shit like.
Yeah.
And
Is that
like,
a sound effect or that was him?
I don't fucking.
It sounds like him.
I don't know how fucking baboons sound. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Te digo, man. Me traumó esta película.
So with monkey, lo que me traumó a mí was one time I went to the zoo with my little girl and little cousin to the zoo in San Diego. San Diego Zoo. And then with my wife, and we were watching them. Oh, look at the little monkeys! And then one monkey just goes to the other, and they start fucking.
You covered her eyes and shit, man.
They're like fucking like.
That's a reality, man.
I think they fucking knew.
Yeah.
They're just fucking like.
To show these people.
Yeah, like let's give them a show, motherfucker.
That's your trauma.
I was like,
with
oh
monkeys,
my God,
man.
dude. It's because monkeys are evil, dude.
Monkeys are smart, man.
I'm fucking afraid, even the cute monkey.
Yeah.
I'm fucking afraid of it.
Yeah, I'd like to touch a monkey and shit.
Because like that lady that like fucking their
The chimpanzee, dude. Yeah, they're strong.
Because they're fucking strong, and
that's a horror movie right there.
when they're angry, you know, we get angry, we might throw punches and shit, but we don't have the force to like.
They're pulling her skin off and shit.
Exactly. So I'm like, I'm gonna fuck with monkeys.
That's a horror movie, dude. Think about that one.
That's why I'm like, I don't want even the little one, man. Like, I'll give him a treat and like, hey, bye. But I'm not gonna like, come on.
You know what I've always wanted someone to make is a zombie movie, but with animals only. That the animals are zombies.
There's probably one.
Yeah, I was talking
like in The Simpsons too. Remember when he getting the tomaco, the fucking tobacco
Oh,
tomatoes?
you're right. And they get all crazy.
And they're like zombies and
They
shit.
want it. Yeah.
They're like tobacco.
They're addicted to shit, man.
Dude, The Simpsons has every fucking reference ever.
Everything, man. Simpsons did it. Simpsons.
Which, by the way, my favorite animal ever is a gorilla. I love gorillas.
Oh yeah.
So every zoo that I go, I'm like, where are the fucking gorillas?
Gorillas rule, man.
Because they always like look so fucking badass.
Chichones, man.
Wait, that's why I'm wearing my gorilla ring today.
Shit.
My wife brought it to me from Aguascalientes.
Yee.
But I love King Kong.
Well, with that said, like, what's your favorite scary animal movie? I guess, man.
Yeah, it's because Jaws is hard to fucking beat. Man.
Did it traumatize you? You didn't want to swim and shit?
When I was a kid,
See.
now that I saw it, I saw it actually in quarantine when I was at the hospital and nobody could see me. I was just quarantined in the hospital.
Solito.
Yeah, so I remember it was on Netflix and I watched it and I was like, this is a good fucking movie.
Fuck
Man.
yeah, man.
That one's good. I like Piranha.
You don't see the monster a lot. It's perfect, man.
And it was by accident.
Yeah.
There's a documentary on it.
Yeah.
Piranha 3D was good.
That's a solid one.
With what's his name? Where they eat his dick in 3D.
Yeah, they freaking did a good job, man. Because that's the newer one, right?
Yeah,
Not
that's
the OG.
One, no, this is the one with what's his name, dude? They call him America's like sweetheart, some shit. The dude.
Yeah, the actor.
He's in Joe's apartment. It's the fucking actor. He's a white dude.
Yeah, that guy.
He always plays like a frat guy.
Yeah.
But he's playing like the guy that's like the owner of the Girls Gone Wild.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
an asshole.
yeah. He's a jerk.
And they just fucking like take his dick off and shit.
get his
But
ass.
Piranha 3D was pretty good. I like the Meg. Deep Blue Sea was fucking cheesy as hell, but it's alright. Anaconda was like super cheesy.
Yeah. How about I'm a Cujo guy for sure.
Cujo. I haven't seen it lately.
Yeah. My dad was scared of dogs, and I saw Cujo. I was like, "Fuck, I get it." Man.
Yeah, no, like Cujo.
He doesn't let him out of the car. It's hot
as.
as fuck in the car. Like, yeah, man. It's.
But that fucking dog was big.
Shit.
Dude.
How did they get that dog to act like that too, man? I'm starting to wonder.
Well,
man.
no, but the dogs. You know, I remember like cops have those dogs and they can just make them like bark at.
Oh, they train them to be like, oh, yeah.
Just to bark at somebody,
Scared,
like hey, bark at this guy.
Shit,
They'll be like,
man, he's a beast, that dog.
Yeah. Cujo was good. I haven't seen it in a while though. I'm trying to think of newer ones because because Cocaine Bear was.
I
want to see Raccoon.
Raccoon.
I'm thinking of other ones. I mean, there's an alligator in X.
Oh shit, Lake Placid was pretty
Lake
bad, but
Placid
it
was
wasn't
pretty
scary. It was funny. Man.
Well, in X, there's an alligator, and that scene scares the shit out of me because I thought it was gonna happen. And I don't think it does, but
gotta check it out.
you're
What movie is it?
in X,
X.
the one about the porn actors that go.
Oh, when you see that, yeah, I saw it there on wherever, Amazon maybe.
So there's
I
a
was like, you
scene
told me
where
about
like the girls in the lake like swimming naked,
Uh-huh.
and you see the fucking alligator. but like from a top view.
Nice shot.
So you just see like the alligator coming and the girls.
She has no idea.
And you're like, holy shit, it's gonna happen.
Nice, man.
But that one was scary.
Nice.
I'm trying to think of like other movies like that because
Animals.
it's because animals are. I mean, yeah, they're a force of nature. I do like.
Oh shit, man! Have you ever seen The Ghost in the Darkness with Michael Douglas, dude? It's lions, man, and it's bad. That's
lions are fucking crazy.
I'm gonna change my movie. It's that movie, man. Yeah, that's my favorite scary animal movie.
I wanted to see that movie with what's his name that comes out, the black dude. The one where he's fighting a fucking lion in the trailer. He's like going to fucking
Rawr.
Beast or something.
It's called Rawr.
Oh, is
It's
it?
Indian, yeah. I want to see it too, man.
I was like,
Those
it's
Indian
fucking-
movies, man.
They're gonna fucking fight.
They go crazy.
Or like a
over
Life of Pi.
Life of Pi.
He's
shit.
hanging out with the tiger and shit.
Man, those Indians, they can make good movies, man. They really
But the only thing about animals in movies is that it's a little uncontrollable, a little unpredictable.
Yeah.
So it's probably hard to make.
do. Yeah.
It's probably hard to make unless they're like CGI, super CGI.
And you hire a cute monkey and you fucking ruin the movie and shit, man.
Exactly. So
Little Ella.
it's not a fucking. You're like, where the fuck?
Don't kill
Well, that's why I'm telling you when she died. It's like, oh god. Damn.
Me too, man. I was pissed off.
You should have died.
Yeah, you bastard.
That would have been cool if at the end, like when he's alive or whatever, like they just had sex or whatever, and he's like thinking about like killing her or something.
Oh,
Holy shit! He's a bad guy.
He's the one.
Yeah.
See, dude, you're made for this, man.
I don't know. I think
That's
that
a
would have
cool
been
twist.
cool.
Cause it
Or
ends.
maybe he like looks at the dog and the dog is like,
Yeah, shit.
like he has a connection with another animal.
Oh. Part 2.
Yeah,
It's
then
coming, man.
dog,
Nah,
dog
yeah.
shines.
That that ending was way too
It was fucking weird. It was weird.
happily ever after.
Especially George Romero, because George Romero usually ends his zombie movies in a fucking
it's
downers.
Yeah.
Downers.
Like you ain't. It's not over.
Night of the Living Dead is the original downer fucking
Bull.
ending.
Yeah, man.
Where you're like, he made it! And then it's like, boom! He's dead.
The dude that deserved it.
And it was
man.
basically, why did they kill him? Because he's black.
'Cause he's
What the fuck?
fucking racist
Yeah,
bastards,
dude.
man.
He's
But
fucking-
yeah, what a poignant moment. Like
Yeah.
honestly, like he made a
That
good
was the
point with
point.
that one, yeah.
That was the point.
But it was a bummer.
Basically saying this dude is human and he was trying to help and he was more human than anybody could be. And then these fucking the most dangerous people are not zombies.
The fucking
Are actual people.
monsters are real.
Yeah.
as fuck, man. Yeah, what a bummer, man.
So yeah. I mean, I don't know if you saw Crawl. Crawl was another one.
All that, yeah, I heard it was good, man. With the
So,
alligators. And
that
shit.
one is, I think it's an Amazon somewhere too. It's because animal movies are like. Now that I think about it, I
If we
thought there
sat
was
down and thought about it, I think we'd find a lot, man. Because there's a lot.
So
So it's real, you know, like animals are real. Like this,
Yeah, that's why you're
it's
like,
scary.
fuck, man, I don't want to fuck.
That's
with,
it,
I don't want to fuck with snakes.
Like arachnophobia.
Arachnophobia is
That was a
good.
fun movie. Yeah, hell yeah.
Birds.
Fuck yeah. Dude,
Not
I
pandemic.
still check my shoes for fucking spiders, dude.
The
I
dude,
like
and
shake them like that.
I don't want to watch Arachnophobia man because it just gives me the fucking.
See,
Because when you see like little holes when it, and it's like, fuck that. Like,
when it's in the football helmet, the spider. Oh man, that's not
I
good.
fucking hate an arachnophobia.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a scary
That one even gives me like.
My girlfriend always says that guys are scared of insects and spiders specifically. And I do have like a little bit more of a fear of spiders.
I have a fear of spiders, and I don't even know it's
Not roaches.
But it's
not
just the
any-
creepiness of how they look.
Yeah, dude.
I don't like roaches, but I don't like. I mean, I guess I could go and kill it.
Yeah, I could live with that. man.
But
a spider.
but when they like touch you and shit, I'm just like, ah, get the
yeah,
fuck.
that's how I am, man. You're like, back up, man.
I just insects are just weird, dude.
Would you hold the tarantula?
I think a tarantula doesn't look that bad because they're like furry and like kind of thick.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would put it in my face and shit.
Yeah.
Like maybe I would do that shit if like it came to like,
Yeah.
hey, we're making a movie. Let's fucking all right, because I know that they can't.
They're fast though, man. On my side of town, they come out.
But they don't bite you.
no.
They don't do.
mess
They
with
don't
them.
have anything against humans. They're
Yeah.
actually scared of you.
Yeah, more.
And their poison is not for humans.
Nah, yeah, it's just painful.
Yeah. So, and they're not gonna bite you if you don't fucking try to kill them. So, I don't think that I would be afraid. Maybe if like, yeah, you put one like, oh well, I brought one, motherfucker. Ah!
monkey's taco.
No, but the fucking little spider with like those daddy long legs and shit.
Ah, yeah.
I know they're like harmless and shit, but I fucking hate them, dude.
Yeah, they're gross looking, man.
It's just a creepy.
Yeah, like a freaking Black Widow.
And yeah, it might be because of arachnophobia. Because when I was a kid, dude, I used to grab worms and flies and like grab like, oh, look at this shit, and like take the wings away and like take the legs. And then all of a sudden I grew up and I'm like, what's this, dude? Ew.
Yeah. That's true, man. It's stuck with us for sure.
So I don't know. It's just disgusting. But like, for example, I love the movie Joe's Apartment.
Oh,
and it's all about cockroaches.
Cockroaches, man.
And there is some disgusting shit in that movie because it's all gross.
That's a classic.
Because he lives in an apartment that's fucking gross.
Nasty, man. Yeah.
But the cockroaches are all like cracking out jokes and dancing and shit with like little hats and
little
shit.
claymation shit.
But like when the girls, like when they're about to kiss and all the fucking cockroaches fall into her boobs and shit, I'm like,
that's fucked up.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Or like Indiana Jones going into
that's a classic scene, dude.
I'm like, oh, he got to put the hand
slime and shit. I was wondering why there was slime in there, and then there's a part where it looks like there's an eyeball in there.
I think it's just for the disgustingness.
Yeah, goddamn.
Because I don't think like that, like bugs are like all slimy and shit. Doesn't make sense.
No, they're not, man. They're not making slime and shit.
Man, remember like Timon and Pumbaa used to eat them and shit.
Oh yeah, all the grubs and shit. And the monkey in the Indiana Jones movie where they eat the brains and shit.
Oh, which is a baboon, fucking Rafiki.
Yeah, that's right.
Rafiki's a baboon, man.
Yeah.
He's not scary, dude. He's wise.
See, in these movies, they make me scared of monkeys. Oh, maybe a baboon for sure. Yeah.
The baboons are scary.
Fast, man.
And their face looks like they're war painted and shit.
Yeah, dude, they're badass. That's a badass animal.
Dude, I'm telling you, like he looks like fucking war painted, and I never saw his ass. I'm gonna tell you that.
That's true. They never showed his ass.
But I know there's different kinds of baboons. Yeah. So like the macaque, you know, they always love that name.
And you like that?
I always love that name. The fucking those baboons are macaques because like, hey, you want to see macaque? It's like, what the fuck? It's a monkey, man. It's
a monkey.
Look at the macaque, man.
And Ella was a capuchin, right?
Capuchin monkey. But she wasn't one of those.
No, the white hair.
White,
yeah. She was cute, like the ones that have kind of like an hairdo.
Yeah.
I love that one.
She was the one like in Batman Returns.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
She's exactly like that one.
Yeah, that's right, man.
It's one of those. So the circus ones or whatever that they used to use.
Beautiful, man. But yeah, man, great movies. Freaking, this worked out perfect. What a good night I had checking these out. Like shit.
Yeah, I had it fresh. I kind of wanted to do that. I kind of wanted to watch them right before we recorded.
In the dark.
Because I always feel like when we.
Oh yeah.
I gotta talk about a movie and we like
forget.
Just come with memory. I'm like, I don't remember that happened. I don't remember that happened.
Yeah.
So I think both of them are good movies.
I recommend them. Check them out, man.
The only reason why I gave Shakma I'm telling you the floor, it's because it's not a great movie.
It doesn't, man.
Like, to be honest, you could watch better movies, better horror movies.
Yeah.
I don't know if better animal movies, but for sure better horror movies.
Feels like a TV movie.
But if you do really like don't have anything else, like you want something new,
you'll have fun with it.
A new premise, a new like kind of thing. Yeah, you can have fun.
Yeah, it's not all you're gonna walk out of the room movie. Like
you can actually
watch it.
Look, you can actually have like a good time with your friends, like if you bring them all together, and maybe try to guess who's dying first.
Yeah, have it on the background or something.
No, and tell them like, okay, let's watch it. Let's make bets who's dying first.
Yeah,
and who's the survivor.
Because not a lot of people have seen this movie for sure.
No,
yeah,
it's a great poster.
Yeah, a solid poster.
That fucking poster. If I didn't love arcades and shit so much,
yeah, that's a poster to have. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
But love it. I did love it. So yeah, it was a 4 out of 10 for me. It was 5. Right?
5 out of 10 for me.
So that's a 4.5.
Yeah,
average.
Even it out.
So that's an average movie.
Average. It was.
And then we gave 7 out of 10 both of us. Shit. Monkey Shines.
That sex scene alone, it pulls.
You're like fucking. It was like a 4, and it went to a fucking.
And that chick's the nerdy one in the movie.
Duh, you're doing Dr. Porn Proud with the fucking.
Dr. Porn, man.
Because he used to have the booba meter or whatever.
He would have liked this one, man. He's gotta watch this one, man.
So yeah, good movies. Monkey Shines. You could probably. It's easier to find that one. You could probably buy it and shit still. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shakma.
Yeah, Shakma's probably hard.
I don't even know because
that's probably like a
Monkey Shines was in widescreen.
tape. Yeah. Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. You're right.
And
Shakma was.
So that's how old it is.
Yeah.
And they're around the same time, I think.
They look
But it's
like
because
it, huh?
one of them was made for the movies.
See. Yeah.
And Shakma.
Shakma, I don't think it was, right?
No.
So it did feel like a TV movie.
Maybe it was a TV. No, if you see the documentary, they were doing a lot of movies for VHS.
Oh, straight to VHS.
Yeah, because people were renting more of those movies than going to the movie theater.
Oh shit.
So you gotta watch those documentaries.
Damn, I gotta see that. That makes sense.
But with that said, this was our monkey episode. Monkey business.
We did it.
The monkey business episode.
We did it.
I wish you worked, dude.
I know you can do it by yourself. And then he does his little.
Yeah, the fucking.
And the eyes
fucking
pop out,
creepy,
dude.
man.
The eyes pop out. I gotta get a working room, my boy.
Or maybe find one that works.
I know, man. I was.
But anyways, with that said, thank you guys for joining us again at Nitro Podcast. Juan Ornelas at Juan Ornelas Art
Yes, sir.
on
That's
Instagram,
me.
of course. Follow us at Nitro Podcast on all social media. Stay tuned for the movie,
man. Are you gonna? You gotta do a page for it, huh? You gotta do like a Facebook page.
I don't know, man. It seems like too really fast.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing
It's
it.
all coming quick. You're right.
I'm doing it all right now
July.
at the Nitro Podcast. Just for now, that's why I did put NTP Presents.
Come on out to the event. It's
Come on
gonna
out
be
to the
awesome,
event.
man.
It's gonna be on YouTube. Probably after this. I'm gonna put it on YouTube free for everybody. I'm not gonna fucking charge.
Beautiful, yeah.
Come to the show. Especially, I'm selling stickers. For the sexual violence and domestic violence abuse center.
Yes.
So I'm gonna give all the money that I make. I'm not gonna put anybody else in that category. But all the money that I make to the shelter, just because I want to help out. And I'm gonna be selling the stickers for you, the Parkator.
Yeah, boy.
I have a new sticker for the movie.
Yeah, I saw it.
I have some Nitro Podcast stickers.
It's gonna be a good night, man.
We're gonna do live podcast recording. Juan's gonna be there. I hope Chuco can make it.
Chuco.
I know Tita Zombie's gonna be there. They're gonna play.
Right.
Members of Card Bombs are gonna be there, and not all of them. That's why they couldn't play. Epitaph Romance will be there. Friends and family and a bunch of shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hector G and his crew are gonna be there.
Oh.
I love that Hector. I did tell Hector if he wanted to watch the movie beforehand. He said no. He wants to watch it at the premiere.
Oh, pure, man.
So he was
I think
like-
I might do that too.
So he was like, nah, dude. He's like, don't show it to me. I wanted to be a surprise.
Yes. So.
And I'm like, all right. So fuck yeah. So join us, please. July 14th at Old Cheap Dog Brewery.
Check us out.
Premiering a wine. So it's gonna be music. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, labor of love from the Creep.
Yeah, just
Proud of you, brother.
it was just for fun.
Hell yeah.
I didn't even have to do this. I still want to work with Chuco on making the album cover art.
Right, because
I did love that
the
cow that
soundtrack.
he fucking made, dude. Like the cow was.
oh, he's a killer, man.
So I'd like to make it. I want to see what his interpretation of this guy would be.
Shit.
So yeah, hopefully I get to work with him on that,
Definitely.
and we'll release the album, which was the beginning idea, the fucking album. So that's where it came from. So me and Chuco started talking about the album, and then why don't I just make the movie?
Yes.
Also proof that you can make everything with an iPhone.
Damn right, man.
With any phone, probably.
Shit.
But I used an iPhone.
There's no excuse anymore, man.
For everything.
Be creative.
I did use Final Cut Pro for the editing, but you could probably do it with iMovie.
There you go.
It's just more layering and shit, but it could be done.
Yes, sir.
So you don't really need that much. If you're a kid and you're watching and shit, you should fucking just do a movie.
You've got it all in your hands, man.
One of my movies is there that I did when I was in high school. It's fucking shitty.
Which you should show at the thing, no?
I wanted to, but my cousin is like embarrassed of it, dude. It's because he's like, dude, it's because this movie's like so good, and then that movie is like shit. And I was like, bro, I can tell people, hey, we made this in high school.
God forbid, yeah.
I want to show it.
Do it.
It's on YouTube right now.
Jorge or Dr. Ford?
Jorge.
Ah, God.
No, Dr. Porn doesn't even come out.
Oh, I thought he did.
It's just Jorge, David, one of my friends, and me. That's it.
Back in the day.
And Jorge plays two roles. He plays the hitman and the what's it called, the boss.
Ay, pinche Jorge, man.
But
Anímate.
but he's like, And it's because we have a gay scene, remember? In it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he's like, oh, I don't want.
I don't care.
And I'm like, he's like, if you put it on, I'm gonna get out and shit. I'm like, dude, we were kids, dude. Like, we were fucking teenagers.
Well, think about it, man. Maybe you can get them.
I do want to show it because I showed it to my best friend and he was fucking laughing.
Yes,
his ass
dude,
off.
yeah, man.
He's like, this shit's fucking hilarious. I don't know what it's about, but I don't care.
Yeah, and it's El Paso.
And I have more
Okay,
movies.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
There
I
you
just
go.
have to edit it.
It's the beginning, brother.
But anyways, thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Remember to subscribe, click the bell, and we'll see you in the next episode. Hopefully for Shakma.
That's right.
Hopefully.
He is. He's coming.
And we'll see you on the next one. Later, guys.
Thank you.
Ah.